Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? Alex, hey. Did you know I made that? Did you know I made that beat? You knew that. You knew that. Oh, wait. I thought I had the desktop turned down. I thought I had the desktop turned down. But I didn't. I have to make a confession. Not really a confession, but I'm listening to my brain crushing playlist in my ears right now and not sending it to the stream. Because I just need it right now. So right now I'm listening to Mouth Breather. What's up, James? James and Elon. Andy Board Confessional. Yeah. Elon, James, who else is here? Craig, Oscar. You like the mug? It's very like New Mexican. It's a good mug. The handle's a little tough for me. I can't really do that, you know? Well, I haven't done the onion statement yet. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about on Instagram, huh? Someone's on there saying Chase Bliss pedals are like tone suckers, which... No, they're not. He looks like a mug Skylar White would use. Totally. Do you guys like... I got a different sort of camera angle. So this one is more at an angle now. And so when I do this shot, it's like slightly better, I think. Chase Bliss has too many onions. The mug does not match the Mouth Breather song. No, it does not. You guys can't hear it, right? Other than maybe a little bit through my ears. I'm trying to wake up. You know? Peel back those blooper layers. Yeah, and the guy who was talking some smack on Instagram did do a typo and said onions instead of options, so everyone kind of jumped on that, which is good. Yeah, it's time to take a drink, folks. Take a drink. Everyone take a drink. Yeah, Elon, these are volume pedals. I got two MVPs as volume pedals. Since I'm mostly always looking to the left now... Wait. Should I swap the sides of this? I feel like I should. This scene. That'll be tough, though, because my pedal board faces that way. Thanks, Joan of Heart. Yeah, I've been kind of playing around. You want to see what it really looks like without the green screen? Well, no, I can't actually do that. Aaron, I don't know what we're doing. I'm just showing my new camera angles. I was gonna maybe swap sides for this scene, but maybe not. Because I want to make it look like... If I'm on the pedal board, I do look at it. But if I'm on the computer, I'm like looking off the screen. It's kind of weird. Like I could put myself over here, but... No, here, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. Here. Here we go. Wait. There we go. Right? This will be good, right? Put the chat down here. Is this a good way to do it? Onions, take a drink about... Yeah. Take a drink because someone asked about the volume pedals already. Brain crushing coffee. Brain crushing. Yeah, so I'm listening to my brain crushing playlist right now because I need to. I think I'm going with this. Now, what's the transition going to be when I go back to... Oh, that's kind of fun. Look at that. That's so good. That's so good. Yeah, onions have layers, also like Shrek does. Hey, did you guys see that video I retweeted on Twitter earlier today? It was such a classic video. I've seen it so many times, but it's of the dog show and the guy, someone The dog's running the course, but someone replaced the dog with Shrek. It's so funny. It's so funny. You know what I'm talking about? Where is it? This is so funny. What's up? Bon Jovi's here again. Yes. We're watching Shrek do a course, you know. It's the constant innovation, endless reinventation that keeps me coming back to the stream. Shrek Bliss audio. There he goes. He's really doing it, folks. This scene I can switch. I can go over here, right? Put this over here. Hold on. Chat over here. Look, this is my OBS setup is freaking modular, folks. Come on. It's not working. Okay. Ah! Isn't this the worst stream you've ever seen? I'm always doing the worst stream. Like, what is this? This is better, for sure. And then this one... Sorry, folks. We're doing real-time OBS scene updating. Is that weird? All right, stop the Shrek. Can somebody TLDR the onion? Oh, so yeah, James is saying it. Someone on Instagram comments was whining about Chase Bliss pedals and tried to say they have too many options, but they typoed and said too many onions. Wait, and that guy was saying like Chase Bliss pedals are like tone suckers and they're like big. Which, yeah, the CXM and the preamp are big, but like the other ones are the smallest pedals you can get, you know? Make myself bigger here. What are we doing? Pedalboard. Pedalboard! Where should we put the pedalboard here? Above me, maybe? Is that ridiculous? I'm singing along with these songs that you can't hear right now. Yeah, well, yeah, Guitar John, I was just like, what is this? What is this take? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. Chase Bliss audio pedals are not tone suckers, and believe me, I would know if they were. He was like, yeah, you gotta get rid of those Chase Bliss pedals. I was like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, brother? Yeah, I was very confused by that. I was like, what? You know what's fun is that if you're in my Discord, you can click on my name in there and you can listen along with me on Spotify right now. If you want to get crazy. Yeah, Chase Bliss pedals are the best. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the deal was with that guy. Oh, wait. I forgot that this is what we're doing on this. Where's the cam link? Sorry, folks. I'm just like, I'm totally out of it today. But I think what I do want to do is, I want to buy an EQ plugin. I want to buy the FabFilter Pro Q3. I've been meaning to buy it forever. and I just want to get it. Cam, heck yeah, the mood is so awesome. Mood is so awesome. It's a really great pedal. I like the part where he said dip switches are for 40-year-old virgins. Yeah, I don't get it. Like what was that supposed to be? They are the best, especially if you like onions. And Guille did a typo while doing a joke about a typo. Oh my god. Guille said they are the best, especially if you line onions. My man's an onion liner. Is it so terrible for me to be upside down? Do you guys hate this? But for real, I'm on this FabFilter website, and I think I'm about to buy this plugin. You know? Oh, I can make myself bigger on this screen. I'm doing a line of onions. Yeah, I did mine before I started to stream, so I make sure I did have enough energy, you know? Did my onion line. You have ProQ? Hell yeah, Aaron. All right. I've been saying I'm gonna get it for like the last 2 years, and I just haven't. Wait, the whole tone suck conversation is really interesting. And I mean, I used to be that kind of guy at one point, but like, at this point, I'm just like, do things sound good? If so, awesome. Like, people are like, oh, do you have a buffer on your board? I'm like, I think so. A lot of the pedals have buffers in them. I don't know. Just sounds good. Oh, I'm listening to a Diamond Construct song right now. It's good. What is tone sucking? It just means tone sucking, like, you know, there are some pedals that do that. Like, the Boss RV5 does that, you know? Like, you pass your audio through the pedal, it's gonna degrade a little bit, because whatever. Toe sucking is not what we're talking about. But the other funny thing too is, like, you know, with the matrix mixers, like, my actual signal path is pretty short. You know? The matrix mixers make it so that I can have most of the pedals out of the chain if I want. And it's like pretty clean. So. Yeah, I think I need to just buy this. I guess I'll do the checkout not while you guys can see, huh? Yo, Joe! Joe Braga just signed up for Patreon. Yes! Joe, thank you for signing up for the Patreon. So Joe has instant access now to the two things I uploaded to Patreon yesterday, which are a 30-minute ambient piece that's really, really nice to listen to, and a really long video where I went over my pedalboard and explained it. So that's cool. You could join them if you do !Patreon in the chat. Oh yeah, this is me in Australia. Hey folks, I'm in the southern hemisphere today. All right. I think I have a. Yeah, can I log into this site? Is 192K worth it? Like versus 44.1 or wait? Are you talking about like an MP3 being at 192 versus like 160 or something? Or are you talking about sample rates? Bon Jovi. All right. Sampling. I don't find doing super high sample rates to be helpful. I don't hear a huge you know, sound quality increase with that kind of stuff, and usually it just bogs your system down because your plugins have to work with like your plugins have to work overtime to process that audio, right? Your CPU is going to be pegged. You're going to have to freeze all this stuff in order to even work on the files. Like, I just do 44.1 and call it good. On a completely unrelated note, the new Boss RC505 Mark II looks so interesting for looping with multiple instruments. I should look into that after I buy this plugin. Cause yeah, I'm interested in what's happening in looper world. I was about to say my zip code out loud, which probably would have been fine, but might as well not do that too. I'm gonna do a PayPal purchase. Andy doesn't notice because his pedals are sucking tone. Yeah, bro. By the time my signal gets through all my pedals, it's just a piece of garbage. And I hate... I mean, it makes sense, but I hate paying sales tax online for friggin' download. Folks, I'm buying a plugin right this second. I'm checking out via PayPal. Yo, I did it. Hell yeah. Okay. So I got to install this now. I have paid for the plugin, folks. All right. Copy. I could show you guys my license key, which I'm not going to do that. Fabfilter.com/download. Where's Pro Q3? There it is. Download for Mac OS. I'm just listening to the dumbest, worst music you've ever heard in my ears while being on stream right now. It's really good for me. All right, we're installing FabFilter now, folks. Don't steal my password, please. Nice. Move that crap to the trash. And now let's open up Logic. It's got 2 individual mic ins, 2 separate stereo instrument ins, basically 5 stereo tracks. Whoa. That's crazy. Yeah, Elon, I do a little bit of that. I mean, I was contracted to do these alarms, and I've done like library music contracts before. And I've had my stuff licensed for use in film and advertisement, but I haven't done a ton of like writing for that stuff. It's not something that's super interesting to me. I haven't had a great experience creating like exclusive content for people. The alarms have been an exception. That was working with a friend, and it's been really good, but I don't know. I have a hard time with some of that stuff sometimes. I feel like there was something we haven't worked on yet. Was it this? What is this? I think this is just some audio we got from earlier in the week. Do I have to pause my music now? Crap. All right. Now I'll turn the desktop up for you. There you go. Oh wait, you don't need the desktop. You just need Logic. Whatever. All right, so what are the sounds we have here? What do I have? I get annoyed when I install a plugin and it won't recognize it unless I close the program. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. Oh yeah, I kind of mixed this a little bit, a little tiny bit. So if I choose Fab Filter, Pro Q3 stereo. Okay, I gotta enter my license. Hold on. Copy license key from here. Okay. Entering license. Okay. Your license key will be verified the next time FabFilter Pro Q3 is started. Please close the host that is running the plugin and restart it. Okay. I gotta restart it again. All right. So now I should be good. Yeah, all good. Welcome to FabFilter Pro Q. Hell yes. Yeah, see, this is better because it looks like I'm looking at the screen. You know? Sort of. All right. All right, so I gotta figure out how to use this. Turn the tooltip off. Okay, I got you. Show interactive help tips. Oh, I have the top chat on again. I hate that YouTube does that. So what do? You just pull? You just pull and start going nuts? If I want to convert something to a shelf. Okay. I want this to be a... Oh, I can change it here. Low shelf, low cut. Yeah. And then, 20... Yeah. Okay. Okay, I see you. Nice. Okay. I'm excited to see your reaction when it identifies the pitch of each frequency band, so you can basically pitch, EQ, everything. I have seen that feature. Aaron, do you use the Soothe plugin? Do you ever use that? What's the company that makes that? It's Oak Sound. Oak Sound. Oak Sound. Whatever. You don't? I don't know if it's a similar thing to what you're talking about. You may turn this off. But check it out. So Soothe. It finds the like bad frequencies and like not pulls them out for you dynamically. So I'll put it at like a 2K range or something. Bring the depth up. So it's actively removing those frequencies now. It's basically doing like multi-band compression stuff, but like automatically. It's so good, cause like look at what it cut out just there, and you can listen to what it's taking out. It's just all these like ringy, bad sounds. I really like it. Yeah, so yeah, that's exactly what it does, Aaron, is it's detecting, you know, when you're seeing it pull down, it's because it's detecting it getting too hot there on that frequency. It's based on the depth knob. You can make it more subtle, obviously. Anyway, it's this is a really good plugin. But I'm also excited about the because you can do I gotta figure out this plugin. But you can do like a multi-band compression kind of stuff, right? With Pro Q3? Right? Like, what can I do here? Make dynamic. That's what I want, I think. You make dynamic. Oh. So this is a dynamic frequency cut now. Yeah, look at that. So I believe like this functionality of Pro Q3 is sort of similar to the Soothe, but you have to choose the frequencies yourself. Like if I put it on the 2K right here, 2K range. Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff I want to be able to do. This is good. Because you can do some like, instead of like if you have something that's popping out, like a harsh frequency that's popping out every once in a while, like instead of just cutting it and cutting that frequency for all time, you just kind of dynamically cut it. So when it gets too hot, then the EQ goes, all right, chill. What is this, auto? Oh shit. It's like a threshold? Yeah, okay. Wait, how do I control? Oh, what is this value that I'm changing? The amount. Okay. So there I can leave the EQ flat and have it just pull out those frequencies. Let me, if I put it up a little more, like right here. Yeah, because when these frequencies get going, it starts pulling out like 6 dB. Yeah, exactly, Aaron. That's really cool. So with this green, with this thing I'm pulling down, it's basically the amount, how much you want it to duck that frequency when it starts hitting. That's really cool. Aaron, do you find you have any issues with like CPU usage with this plug or anything? Is it a hog? I love the way the grid kind of resizes when you know, it's really cool. Hell yeah, Elon. Yeah, I really like these sounds. These are sounds we recorded either late last week or early next week, or earlier this week. Yeah, we recorded these next week. These are future sounds. Heaviest CPU stuff I've found is basically anything by Waves. Yeah, I've stopped using any Waves plugins. The only Waves plugins I used for a while was just like the L1 limiter. So we could do like a boost and still let that. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, and the EQ boost sounds good. If I could make this one dynamic too. Make dynamic. So like when those big frequencies hit, it'll pull it out for me. Whew. What specs are you running on your machine, Andy? So I've got a iMac Pro. So let me show you. So 3.2 gigahertz, 8-core Intel Xeon W processor, 32 gigabytes RAM, Radeon Pro Vega 56 graphics card. The graphics card is what makes the stream be good. Love having a graphics card, folks. I've deleted every Waves plugin except the Kramer tape machine and SSL-G master comp. Yeah, no, actually that's funny. I used that SSL comp for a long time too from Waves. I've been wanting to just buy the like the UAD versions of that stuff, like the SSL. UAD basically has like a port of the Brainworks SSL plug. Like the channel strip. It's pretty cool. Totally missed what the plugin is doing. Is it ducking specific frequencies based on a threshold? That's exactly what it's doing, Oscar. So yeah, with this Pro Q3, you can grab a frequency and start boosting and cutting, right? But you can right click and do, well, if I hadn't already done it, it would be make dynamic, and then you have control over this threshold and like how much it's pulling those frequencies out. I can make it really cut, you know? So I'm just kind of figuring out how the plugin works right now. Oh, you can change the analyzer pre and post. Oh, interesting. So this is just post. Okay. Yeah, this is so good. Wait, why can't I? Oh. Like, I know these are like pretty crazy EQ moves right now, but I'm just kind of like seeing what's what. Okay. I won't look up goosing on Urban Dictionary. I don't think I'll be looking up anything on Urban Dictionary, to be honest. TBH. So like, what would a similar EQ curve in the default Logic EQ sound like? So what did I do? I did a little... I'm gonna turn this off. I did 128 hertz, I did -7 dB. So 128. -7. And then I got this dynamic one at 416. I'll just do like a normal cut here. Tighter Q, like that or something. And then we do have a high boost at like 10K, but that's quite the slope on it. Something like this. Oh, but I'm doing like a 10 dB boost. Now you've got me curious. Yeah, I'm with you, Alden. Like when you goose an amp, it's like, well, I also know goosing is like when a dog like is like sniffs your crotch. He's like, Blur, just kind of like, you know, you get goosed by it. You know, is that what you're talking about? I don't know what Urban Dictionary says. I'm not trying to figure out what they're saying. And then we got 2.3K. We're doing a little cut. So if I disable this, turn this on. Ooh. I'm just switching between these two EQs right now. Wait, not soothe. What? These two. Oh, I didn't do a low end roll off. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so like similar EQ curves-ish. Without the dynamic stuff. So off. This is the Logic EQ. More noise in it. That might be just because of the slope of the high shelf is different. Off. Pro Q is on. Ooh, it's hitting a little hard there. Hitting a little hard there. Can a Logic EQ do dynamic EQ? No. It cannot. The way you could do dynamic stuff in Logic, the default stuff would be just to use the multipressor. You could do similar stuff kind of with this. Like if you wanted to isolate a certain range, like 2K or something, you could just do this band right here. So it would be what? Let's do 1900 to like 3.5K. Oops. And then we're gonna make sure that the only band doing anything is this third one. And so get the threshold down. So you can see it pulling out those frequencies now, just those ones. So like this is a way you could dynamically remove some frequencies with a stock Logic plugin. So you see it just pulling down that range. This is the EQ range it's working on. Anyway. There could be another way to do it that I don't know. But yeah, the stock Logic EQ does not do the dynamic thing. make the Q bigger on this, so it'll just pull out like the whole range there. Maybe I don't need this. Let's just work on the like 250 to 300 range, maybe. And the idea of like multi-band compression or just like compression based on certain frequencies used to freak me out so much. It used to be like, that sounds incredibly complicated. But it's not that complicated. It's just like, hey, when this frequency gets too loud, let's squash it a little bit. Ooh, nice. That was a good little catch there that it did. Look at what it's doing. So let's listen to that section without the EQ now. Right here. Where it gets all big. Yeah, you hear that big like, it's like too loud. And then we turn this on. Yeah, that's great. So those pops you're hearing are in the audio. It's not a problem, really. Aaron, do you use do you use compressors a lot? Or do you have like a compressor or two that you like? Now I'm wondering about mixing into compressors with this. It'll probably be a lot easier. Try a distressor, why not? I don't know why a distressor, just because. Aaron, I put the DistroKid thing in there just because, like, Dave and I did something with them, like, years ago. But I meant to put a command in chat that's like my affiliate link for DistroKid, you know? So that people could use it if they want. Actually, I should do that now. Hey, what's up, Dorian? How are you? I'm gonna do that right now, actually. How do I find that referral program? Yeah, so this link, if you guys click it and use DistroKid, then I'll get a little kickback kind of thing. Nightbot. Log in. Commands. Custom. Add command. Add command. There we go. Submit. So now you should be able to do exclamation point DistroKid. Thanks, Dorian. I'm just messing with this new EQ plugin I just got. The FabFilter Pro Q3 that I should have bought like 3 years ago. You kind of use subtle parallel compression on instrument buses while running the SSLG comp on the master bus and mastering. Nice. Yo, what's up, Hayden? Going good. Where's my command, Nightbot? DistroKid. Come on. Oh shit, I'm on the old blood noise, Nightbot. I just added that command to the old blood noise channel. That's very funny. I'm going to delete that. That's very funny. All right, let me log into my Nightbot, not the old blood noise one. Add comment. There we go. Submit. Now. Exclamation point DistroKid. How did I meet Brady and the crew? I mean, we were, well, so I had a few interactions with Brady when he was at Walrus. He sent me some pedals because of my YouTube stuff at the time. There, the command works. So that was cool. He sent me the OG Mayflower and Voyager pedals, you know, which are still pedals that I really like. And then I did one of those super early, you know, Coffee and Riffs when I was on tour with Archibald. You know, we just stayed in touch. Brady's my brother. Brother Brady. The old Blood Noise guys are such good guys. It's really cool. Does this sound better than it did before, or no? Let me turn these two plugins off. Maybe not so much high-end boost. Don't need a lot. This is a really, like... Yeah, that's more what I'm used to. This kind of shelf. Maybe I don't want that. Maybe I just want like a normal boost. There's like no information up here is the problem. It's like nothing going on. I could boost, but like what is it boosting? It's just kind of like some air, I guess. I miss the Coffee and Riffs too, but I guess it's sort of a struggle when no one's really traveling. Ooh. Did they say they'd bring it back post-COVID, hopefully? I don't know if they said that specifically. I don't know what the plans are. I'm actually going to be traveling with them next week. When am I going on that trip? 28th. When is that? Okay. So on Tuesday. Shit, Tuesday I'm flying to Minneapolis. For a secret thing that you guys will all find out about pretty soon. Yeah, when is post-COVID? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, folks. Oh, Peyton, I don't know if I answered your question about what we're doing today, which is the only thing I'm doing is messing with this new plugin I got. I didn't come on here with any other thing to do, really. I'm just trying to like tweak this audio and see what I can do with this EQ. You know? Can't even remember pre-COVID. Yeah. New CBA onions. Yeah. The new automaton from Chase Bliss Audio. The green onions pedal. How much was the plugin? It ended up, after the taxes, ended up being like 190, I think. Which might feel a little bad, but... yeah. We're going to Minneapolis. Here, I'll tell you what we're doing. We're going to Minneapolis. We're flying to Minneapolis, and then a bunch of us are driving to Boise, Idaho. Right? I should know what I'm doing. Is that right? I should know what I'm doing. Ah! Wait. Oh, Des Moines. Sorry. Des Moines is where I'm going. Des Moines. This wouldn't have... no, it's not that, Aaron. It is not that. Different thing. Minnesota was cool. My dad used to live there after he moved to the US. Yeah, I've been there once for a week to hang out with the Chase Bliss Audio guys, and it was really great. I liked it. Yo, Mark with $1.90. Mark, what's up? How are you? How are you doing today, Mark? No, the thing we're doing, you're going to freak about it, Aaron. You're going to lose your mind, I think. It's another one of these, like, you're gonna be like, wow, Joel is the coolest guy, actually. Yeah, I'm joining Slipknot, folks. Going to Des Moines, and I'm actually taking over for the drummer, Joey, who died. I'm gonna be drumming for Slipknot, folks. Actually, no, I'm gonna be the guy who hits the trash can. Actually, that's all he does. That's all I'm gonna be doing is banging that trash can in Iowa. Why is this at 60 beat? What am I doing? Who needs rent money? Oh, the thing that's happening is yeah, it's more than a rent money kind of thing. Kirkland trash can man. What's up, peanut butter toast guy? Did you just get here? Turning that compressor off. Maybe I don't need to hit this one so hard. Turn the threshold back up. Like that. And let's try a different compressor. Use the old Fairchild. I really like time constant 4. Not more higher than that, worse than that, Aaron. Even worse. Hello? Come back, audio. Oh, it's taking a little break. You should check out the Slipknot Wait and Bleed Disney edit. Hell yeah. I mean, everyone's working again. Peanut Butter Toast guy's working. Damn. Joel Cordy clones himself. Yeah, and I'm taking one of them home. I got a clone Joel coming home to hang out with me. It's gonna be awesome. He's gonna be on stream every day. Hey, Jamie Pants. How are you doing? So the EQ is compressing just these low mids and these 2K squeals, and then the compressor is compressing the whole thing after that. I love Slipknot, by the way. Like, Slipknot is a great band. You guys want to hear my favorite Slipknot moment? My absolute favorite Slipknot riff? You want to hear the Nice Calm Boys' favorite Slipknot riff? Peanut Butter Toast guy is stoked for it. Here, hold on. I'm gonna turn it down so you guys can't hear it for a second. No, not this one. Is it this one? Yes. Wait. No. Wait. Oh, it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yep. Bring the riffs. Alright, check it out, folks. Favorite Slipknot riff. Wait. You guys can hear it. There you go. So coming out of this part into the next part. Right here. That pre-bend is what does it for me. That is a sick pre-bend. Like he's going. You know, he's pre-bending that. Having been born in Iowa, I understand the angst of Slipknot. Hell yeah. Do they slow it down at the end too? Yeah, that's my favorite riff. That's my favorite Slipknot riff. That's a good one. That's a good one. So this compressor's maxing out at like -3-ish. You know what I would love to do? It would be so fun is to like set up an audio movers thing and send this audio to Bo and tell him, ask him whether I'm doing well or not. Nate, from the stream yesterday, I listened to a bunch of shit on stream and I got a bunch of copyright warnings. They weren't strikes at all. So I'm like, I don't know if I care, you know, about getting those. I don't mind. Does the noise, the white noise level in this bother any of you? Do you listen to this and like, I wish it was a little like cleaner? Does anyone in chat feel that way? I struggle with noise and stuff, and my brain like over focuses on it, and then it doesn't know whether things feel good or not. You know what I'm saying? This is calming as fuck. What's up, Sean? Daniel says no. I've always struggled with noise levels. Like my brain wants to just like kill all noise, you know? But then I'm like, you can't do that. You can't hear any white noise. My ears can't hear 16K any longer. Oh shit. I mean, all that noise is like, I mean, a lot of times what happens on the pedal board is like, there's so much processing that goes on that you end up with like a kind of low output signal. And so there's a little more noise than I would kind of like sometimes. Oh, it caught that really good. What did that look like on this compressor? You had to turn your headphones way up to here? Yeah, I'm also listening right here, like it's right, you know? Tunnel of reverb. So Mark, I've seen Mark go on about that one, and man. So still doing -3 when that hits. That pedal, that pedal seems like a joke to me, you know? Like it seems like a scam. And I know it's not because Mark is into it. But I'm just like, I don't know. Plus, I feel like with the preamp, you know? With this guy, like, I have my tone is great. With the preamp and the iridium, like, I'm not looking for, I don't know. I've got both of them from him and I thought it was too good to be true, but it's not. You can have it not affect your tone except strength though. It's like strength meaning, like, will it be acting as a buffer in that scenario? What's the value you need to worry about with a buffer? The resistance, the ohms or whatever the hell? Or keeping fidelity. Yeah, like a line. Okay, I see. And I could see that being helpful. The other thing, I was saying this earlier too with my board, is like, and I think a lot of people don't quite get it, is just like, with having the two matrices, the two matrix mixers, I can have most of my pedals be out of the chain. You know? And I've said this before too, so like the chain removing all parallel stuff on here is tuner, boomerang, preamp, compressor, matrice, capistan, matrice, iridium, and then condor, microcosm, polymoon, CXM. Which to me doesn't feel, in terms of like a routing of pedals, that's not insane. I don't think. Like I'm not losing much signal, I think, on my dry. Here. And all the crazy weirdness is in parallel. So. Fidelity Castro, that's me. Folks, I'm Fidelity Castro. That feels like a Twitter display name. What's up, Colin? We're just, really the only thing that's going on is I bought this new EQ plugin today. And I'm messing with it and learning it. Oh yeah, I'm back on Earth, yeah. Oh, but I can whew, and now I'm freaking upside down. You know? I'm high fidelity, Castro. Now we're talking. Sorry, Colin. This is for when I'm broadcasting from Australia. Like, hey, folks, I'm on the other side of the world here. The toilet's spin the other way. You know? How much high end could we add to this without it getting terrible? Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, it's definitely 2 a.m. there. Yeah, absolutely. Bidets still shoot upward in Australia? Well, that's good. I like moving brown noises, pink in moderation, white as intentional. Dude, I remember when I was touring with Future Forestry, the sound guy would do, he would blast pink noise through the system every night to, you know, EQ it and stuff, and whew! Wow, is it terrible to listen to. I don't know why we don't have bidets in the USA either, Dorian. Like, I mean, we are a stupid people, is pretty much it. So, Redwood and Stereo says, can I ask how you approach using the Fairchild? Yeah, so I just find it to be a subtle, solid compressor, and so like you can't dial it in like, oh, here's the ratio, here's the attack release, you know, you don't have that stuff. But this time constant thing is, you get 6 options where the attack and release values are different, and I just kind of scroll around until one sounds all right. I tend to like this 4th one. It seems like a slow-ish attack and doesn't feel like it pumps as much. And basically I just roll the threshold up until I start seeing some gain reduction. I try to, depending on what I'm doing, I usually try to get around 3 to 5 dB gain reduction. And then I make up that gain with the output here. So like up here I'm seeing that's hitting -2, going up to -3. Oops. I can crank up the input gain so it hits harder. Yeah, so now that it's hitting a little harder, I can up the output a little bit. Yeah, I've got a friend who has he installed a bidet in his toilet, and it's really easy and good, so. Did you guys know Attack Attack has a new song out today? Could you please share the plugin name, please? This is a UAD Fairchild 670 plugin. So this is a Universal Audio plugin, which means it can only run on Universal Audio DSP chips, which are in my interfaces. So this is not a plugin you can use unless you have some UAD hardware, either like an Apollo Twin or an Apollo 8, like the rack interfaces like I have, or just a satellite, which is just the DSP on its own. Which sounds like a massive pain. It sounds terrible, but it's fine. And the plugins are really good, and they don't take up any computing power on your actual computer. So that's what's nice. You got these high-powered plugins that are not taxing my computer really in any way. The Pro Q3 is running on my computer, but this one is running on my interface, which is cool. I know, Attack Attack, right? Jeez. Stickly. Remember that? The new song is like not bad either. I listened to it before the stream. Oh, this EQ is doing great things. You just check their Wikipedia, Colin. How? What's it got in the Wikipedia? They have 10 Forber members. That's how you know things are good. I didn't see a lot of crabcore going on in the new video, though. I didn't see a lot of that. Maybe they've gone past the crabcore. I'm just a shill for the toilet paper industrial complex. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Chumba, hey, Peanut Butter Toast Guy, you want to look at a good Wikipedia page? Look at Chumbawamba's Wikipedia page and check out what they're about as a band. Because you might be like, oh shit, these guys rule, actually. Maybe. Yeah, Chumbawamba is... Oh, you know? Okay, good. Yeah. We stand Chumbawamba, or I do. Anyway. And I had that album as a child. I was tub thumping all day, you know? Wonder how I could get some more width on this. I'm trying to be real, so we're only using 2 plugins so far on this source, and I'm like, trying to see how much we can do with very little. I want to test out a little micro shift. You'd be surprised how many metalcore / hardcore / whatever core bands there are that have only like 1 or even none founding members left. Wild. I love Norma Jean. Well, ooh, that's true. Does Norma Jean have any original members? Because Josh Scoggin was the singer, and then Corey took over. Corey's been the singer for a long time. They don't have any original members? Like, no one who wrote or recorded Memphis Will Be Laid to Waste is in Norma Jean now? None? Oh, wow. Your friend Matt plays in Norma Jean? Hell yeah. My friend Jeremy is mixing their album right now. So does that mean we have mutual friends, Dorian? My friend Jeremy is literally mixing their album right now. Chumbawamba was formed the same year I was, 1982. Nice. Sounds like it. I love Norma Jean. Really like Norma Jean. Caspian is basically there. Only 2 left, and one of them doesn't play shows with them much at all. Well, they had a guy die, right? Didn't someone pass away in Caspian? So that's a massive bummer, you know? Dorian says, I toured with Matt Marquez when he was in Eyes Like Diamonds. Do I know Eyes Like Diamonds? Yeah, their bass player died. Yeah. From Caspian. This was a couple years ago. Oh my gosh, this song starts with piano. Oh, he had already quit before passing away? Damn. So sad. So Linda says, P.S. I'm watching from Australia and you are upside down currently. Alright, let me fix it for you. This should be good, right? Now you can see good now? Zelinda, you can see me right side up now. It's crazy how in Australia everyone's computer monitors are upside down. So crazy that they have to do that down there. Shouts out to, this scene is for all the Australian viewers. Shouts out to you guys. What's a trip to me is Tyson from Scary Kids Scaring Kids passed away years ago. Crazy. Yeah, I didn't listen to that band a ton. I remember them though. We had, and then of course we've got like, I don't know, we've got Chris Cornell, we've got Chester, the guy from Stone Temple Pilots. Who else we got? Everyone's dying, folks. And in Australia, it's like 3 a.m. over there. Yeah, it's got to be 2 or 3 a.m. over there in Australia. Crazy. Oh, drummer from Maserati? I haven't listened to Maserati in so long. Well, and Joey, yeah. Of course, Joey. I want to see what an altiverb reverb sounds like on this. I should be putting this on a bus. So here's just the sound being sent through altiverb. Fell down an elevator shaft? Jesus. That is... Wow. What sort of space do I want to put this in? Opera and theater? The Opera of Antwerp. Here's the Opera of Antwerp, folks. Oh wait, you can't even see what I'm doing. Jesus. There we go. Put it in outer space. Is the polymoon being used? So nothing's on the board right now. Well, I mean, I don't remember. Dorian, I don't know. On this track, I don't remember if it was being... Probably is in some way. Royal Opera in Stockholm. It's for Aaron. This is where Aaron lives now. He lives in the Royal Opera at Stockholm. This is literally where he lives. In this building. That's crazy. The polymoon's great, Dorian. Really, really great. I like it a lot. You used to live near the Antwerp Opera House? You on? Wait, the one I was just on, huh? Did it sound like this? Did it sound just like this? What if you were like, oh yeah, hey, that sounds like, hey, are you using the Opera of Antwerp reverb? Oh yeah, looks like you are. Ooh, this one sounds nice. It's a real dark one. Yeah, I hear the millions of cars honking in the background. I would love to do something with Mark. I want Mark to stream more. Mark's great. So this is just the reverb. This is the audio being sent straight to the Concertgebouw in Belgium. Concertgebouw in Bruges. He streams at night, which is funny because yeah. He told me that he does that because I'm streaming now, which, you know, I don't know. We were talking about an Oops All Loops looper focus segment on his microcosm stream. Hell yeah. bassy. I really like how when you mess with the EQ on Altiverb, you like, you see it in the waterfall there. Concert Gibao equals concert hall? Okay, sick. I now know another language. Does this reverb make the sound better? Unmuted. Muted. Unmuted. I want more pre-delay. Right? Pre-delay will make it way better. Give it some time between. Do I smell another Dutchie in chat? I don't know, do you? Where's Gummy Papa been? Where's that guy? It's probably 2 a.m. where he's at. Oh, For the Love Music, I've had this plugin for a while. Yeah, I've had it for a long time. I just don't use it a ton. I should update it, actually. Oh, and I can download new reverbs for... Whoops. Hello? Oh, I can get a longest reverb in the world. I should probably get that, right? I should probably get the longest reverb in the world. I could get a RAF aircraft hangar reverb? Yes. Yes. I'll download this update. Download. What am I on? I'm on 10:15. Yeah. Okay. I'm selecting Logic. Updater. Okay. Downloading it. For the Love Music, what are some of your favorite IRs in Altiverb? Because I mean, I don't use this plugin nearly as often as I should. I get a little overwhelmed by it, to be honest. I know I bought it because I know the Hammock guys use this, or have used it a lot. Should I not be having Logic run while I update Altiverb? I'll do that. Quit. I'm listening to the playlist again. You guys won't be able to hear it, but I'm listening. Don't need the Pro Tools plugins. Don't need the digital performer plugs. Altiverb installed. Sick. We're scanning plugins. I'm listening to this gnarly riff right now. Okay. So I want to install these other things. It is a lot. I usually honestly use it for more for room ambience than I do for larger spaces, and then I use stuff like Valhalla to augment. I see. So do you like the oh, I'm gonna do this. Hello? Why is there no download for Altiverb needs to send a proofed why? What the heck? Put in my email. Longest reverb in the world, inching down oil storage tank. Why not be upside down, Ken? What do you mean? I'm not upside down. What are you talking about? You must be going crazy, dude. I gotta do this for everyone? Did I Whoops. Also, Ken, this is for the Australian audience. So it looks right side up to them. Yeah, that makes sense. Downloading these free. Oh my god. Well. Semper Roper. What is that? The Semper Roper in Dresden is one of Europe's most elegant opera houses, according to Leo Baranek. Okay. Also getting this aircraft hangar. Yeah, exactly, Ken. Exactly. All right, so now, all right, let me pause my dumbass music. Okay. So which one did I just downloaded? What did oil tank. There it is. Oil. So this is a 163 second tail? Holy shit. We've got a 241 second reverb tail on this one. Look at this. Is there a big fight among flat earthers re-single versus double-sided? Probably. We're doing an oil... This is an oil tank, folks. Look, listen to that. Turn that shit off. This is not the right kind of thing to put through a 200 second reverb. My Dumbass Music, an Andy Othling release. When I say my dumbass music, I mean the music that I listen to. Wow, this sounds pretty good though, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound good? Now this is an oil candle. I mean, yeah. It sounds like really good. Australia is the upside down, yeah. So if you've ever seen Stranger Things, you know? They're talking about Australia. I don't really have a favorite set of presets per se, but I love using the positioner feature to move the audio around the sound field like it's a room mic. Heck yeah. So let's bring the dry back on this. Mute? Unmute? I just saw a sweatshirt that says what can be asserted without evidence can be dismissed without evidence. I suppose that's true. I mean, this reverb just sounds real nice. I took the bass down a little bit on it. It's interesting, the waterfall, well, like you can see that it's, it quickly goes to a low frequency, you know, it's tail kind of thing in this waterfall thing. So like to the right of it is higher frequencies, so it looks like the reverb sounds, when it initially hits, it starts at 6K, but then it, over time, it just moves to a lower, like it settles at like 50 hertz. Okay, what if I choose one of the, so this is the 241 second tail, here's this 163 second tail here. Okay, nerd. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Fine being a nerd. Why isn't Bo streaming? Is Bo streaming? No, he's not. Bo doesn't want to compete. Hey, I'm okay with the caps. I'll just say that, Ken. All right. I don't feel yelled at. Ooh, that. Oh man, that sounds so good. I keep thinking, oh, I'll bring up the EQ plugin, but I got a new EQ plugin, folks. So instead of this one, we go Fab Filter Pro Q3. My keyboard could be broken, also my mind. Hey, I've been there. Definitely been there. In the 200 to 300 hertz. Yo, Guitar John, how are the conference calls, bro? Did you have a good conference call? The antithesis of lowercase noises. I'm gonna do an exclamation point joke in chat. Yeah, Guitar John. I've been meaning to buy this plugin for like 3 years, like for real, and I just finally did it today. I'm gonna do some real surgical stuff, you know? Just get surgical with it. I'm curious how it would sound with a low octave distorted guitar coming in on the low accents. Yeah. The distorted thing would be cool in there. You like it much better than Logic's EQs? Yeah, I absolutely do. And so, Guitar John, the thing that I'm really excited about with this is the dynamic part of it. So like I did this cut right here, right? Because it sounds bad, right? Like for the most part, that's like a bad frequency. But instead of just doing a cut, you can turn it to a dynamic. So I'm gonna do make dynamic. And then you can have it pull that frequency out when it gets above a certain threshold. See that? And then you adjust the threshold, you know? This is the thing I'm excited about. It's basically some multi-band compression in an EQ plug. Yeah. Isn't there a way to solo frequencies in this too? I've actually been getting into distortion pedals / mic preamp distortion with no cab or amp simulation. I think I just might never own an amp now. I mean, yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I say it a lot, but if you're dealing with non-guitar sounds, even if they're generated by a guitar, you know, you don't have to process them as if they're guitars. You don't have to put an amp on it. You don't have to put anything on it if you don't want to. I kind of can't bring myself to sell any amps, even if I haven't really used one in 10 years. I mean, I can't sell mine either. I've got my babies. I've got my JMP, I've got my 2 matchless, I've got my Benson, and I've got my twin Reverb. Can't say I've touched them in a while, but I'm not getting rid of them. So I'll do like another dynamic thing here, which, you know, again, might be too much. I might be doing way too much with this, but I'm just kind of practicing, messing around. Make dynamic. Make the Q smaller. Been tempted like forever to buy a Chieftain. I mean, I'll say I like my Clubman a lot more than my Chieftain. Which one is my favorite? I mean, I love my JMP. I love my JMP. 1979 JMP with matching original cab and original power tube still in it. Love it. Just started gushing of some Dr. Z amps, particularly the 38 Maz. I haven't played through those. Those have been around for a while though. Dave used to have one. Our man Dave used to play one of those. Yeah, the Dr. Z stuff is very nice. I'm gonna just make these all dynamic, you know, even though it's probably not what I should do. Z-Rec would be the ultimate amp for me, if I ever went that route, yeah. That one I'm not super familiar with. I know the Trainwreck style amps are cool though. Oh, nice, Elon. But for now, I roll with a Tweed Blues Junior and a small Vox AC4. Hey, that'll do it for you. Am I pulling out too many lows? Oh yeah, I was gonna mess with actually boosting some highs on this. Let's see what that does. Poltec. Like in these sort of high-end boosts, we're gonna be fighting with noise. You know, you could really get it going. Water's a dream, $5. Oh.
Okinino, sipping on gin and juice, laid back, with my mind on my ambience and my ambience on my mind.
With my mind on my
Equalize
ambience, and my ambience on my mind. Hell yeah. Thanks for the $5, water's a dream. I'm gonna make these all dynamic. Yeah. We're getting dynamic, folks. Look at all the dynamics. Oh my god. It's so dynamic. Can you make this bigger? Wait. Large. Oh, look at that. We can make it large, or we can make it, what button did I just press? Oh, very large. Very large. Wow, that's very large. I mean, this shit's hitting too hard, right? Pretty much. Ken says, so I've still got my 82 PV Backstage Plus. 35 watt 1x10, that was the first amp I ever owned. My heart just sank when I went to Reverb and see sales for like 125. Yeah, but you never know. Hey, wait another 10 years and maybe it'll be like the only thing anyone wants and it'll be $10 million. Guitar John, yeah. Well, let me turn this off. I feel like these might be hitting a little hard. Like this one we don't need to go nuts like that. Let's hear it. Let's A/B it. So. It's more subtle than I thought, I guess. Off. It's definitely cleaner in like the low mids, you know? Rolling JC40 and saving up for a Captor X low box to have my Vox AC15 run dual mono direct for recording. Oh, that's cool. Is the JC40 like the, is that a solid state like the 120? Cause I love me a JC 120. Nice. Yeah, those are great amps. If I take the Pultec off, do we hate it? The Pultec's doing a lot. That feels pretty good though. The JC4 is smaller JC120? Okay, and I believe some of them, stereo input on the preamp. Oh, you record stereo direct from it. Oh, that's really cool. So do you get that stereo chorus then? Direct in? That's probably nice. Solid state is underrated. Let's talk about Wes Borland and Dimebag Darrell using solid state amps. Wes Borland's Clean Tone JC120. And then Dimebag had the Randall amp, the Randall with solid state. Hey, Ken, you hate the caps, don't you? You just hate it. Maybe we don't need to do so much boosting on the Pultec. Ken's getting bugged in chat. Not all solid state is created equal. Yes, that's for sure. Well, yeah, absolutely. Joan posts awesome sounds on the old Blood Noise Discord? Hell yeah. That's rad. I feel like, what do I want? Man, boosting with this plugin is really nice. It sounds so different than... I need like this boosted. Let me compare this to like, what am I doing, 6 dB at 2.6? So let me compare that move to the Helios. Stop scrolling! I'm not scrolling, you're doing it by itself. Okay. So I can boost a similar frequency range right here with it. David says, so I know this is all gentle mental podcast stuff, Andy, but do you have any plans to keep releasing volumes of selected ambient processes? Yes, I do. Again, I'm sort of like ramping everything back up, but yeah, the goal is to have it be a similar function where like, yeah, we release these songs every week. And then I don't know if I can really commit to like a monthly release. I think that might be a bit much. But maybe like a quarterly, like, hey, these are my favorite pieces that we've done and maybe they've been like reworked a little bit or something. As like a, yeah, I really want to do that. Yeah, because Dave and I have talked a lot about like kind of sounds so dumb to say this, but like content pipeline stuff, like, okay, I'm streaming, we're creating this stuff, and we're releasing stuff on like a weekly basis, but then let's do like focused releases every quarter or a couple months or whatever that are like the best of that. So anyway, that's the goal. What's up, Shannon? Shannon, I just bought a Pro Q3. I'm like 10 years late. Let's everyone give Whiskey Clone a hug in chat. Everyone say, hug for Whiskey Clone. Here's a hug, buddy. So what if I turn off the Helios now and then turn this boost back on? Alden, those were cool, but like the problem with those kind of streams where it's like, hey, I'm gonna do like a performance kind of thing like every day, that gets sort of taxing on the old brain. Like today I like logged on to the stream with like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do, really. It's like, okay, we'll buy this plugin and mess with it, but having the like scheduled, okay, here's a performance time, like that, my brain doesn't like that a ton. Not to get dad rock in the ambient chat, but I think that if Jimi Hendrix hadn't died, he would have liked the JC120 because he valued clean headroom and the constant chorus vibe sound. Yeah, you're probably right. You don't have any fab filter stuff, Shannon? For some reason I just assumed you would get. I've just been hearing about the EQ forever. So I do like boosting those frequencies. I just don't know which way I want to do it. So that's a similar boost via the Helios instead of. You think we're strange? That's fine. Well, Joan of Heart, like I think doing a weekly release is like super, very doable, you know? It's just the, you know, the collecting it all and going back through everything. Wait, Ken, you don't, oh. We're all strange. We all float down here, yeah. I mean, this makes a huge difference, right? Boosting these upper mids. Hey, see you, Elon. Shannon says, I've got a lot of plugins, but I don't use a lot, so I guess I don't think it's worth it for me to get any fab filter. I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to replace the Logic EQ. You know? How are you doing, Seth? Seth, how's life in the new space over there? I got you, Ken. Pretty cool how you're boosting quite a lot without it sounding too resonant or anything. Yeah, that's what's nice about the Helios. I feel like, is it... A friend turned me onto this plugin a while ago as a way to boost mid-range, and I've been doing it ever since, kind of. What's up, Dirk? How you doing? We don't need to boost any highs, but like... Oh wait, this plugin's off! Damn it! I was like, it doesn't sound like it's changing anything. It's because it's not. You gotta turn it on, folks. Maybe like a 3 dB. Maybe like a 3 dB instead of 6? Yeah. That's great, isn't it? Doing well, tired from moving, unpacking, but good otherwise. Are you still setting stuff up, Seth? I mean, it'll probably be a while before everything's like fully where it's supposed to be, right? Oh, nice. Tunnel of reverb. You like this one too? Yeah, just specifically the mid-range on it, I really like. I haven't gotten the, like, this is just a legacy plugin. Like, I don't have the newer one. The FabFilter EQ actually looks a lot like the Reaper EQ. I have no clue if they work similarly. Can the Reaper EQ do the dynamic EQ stuff? Oh, Tonal Reverb, you had the hardware? Damn. You're like the real deal. Hey, see you, Dunlop. Yep, still in the putting everything together phase, except for production. That was up and running last night. Nice. When you say production, does that mean pedal production? Like the line, the assembly line? Is that what that means? Yeah, Sean, we've all done that. We've all done that. No idea. I'm guessing the Reaper EQ probably doesn't. I think this dynamic feature of Pro Q3 is like pretty. I don't know. Like, I don't think that would be a normal feature. Reaper doesn't have a dynamic EQ. You can route an EQ to a compressor. That's not quite the same. Interesting. Well, like I showed Doldenlop earlier, you can use a multipressor to accomplish a similar thing. Yeah, it sounds so much better with this on, doesn't it? Hey Seth, what do you guys want to do tomorrow? Because I'm just gonna... I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing, but like... I'm totally cool with having you guys just like pop on and chill or something. You know? You can hop in the Discord and share your video if you want. Videos of yourselves or not. Okay, so tomorrow, wait, today's Thursday, right? Yeah, so tomorrow would be the Old Blood Noise stream. But I don't think they're set up quite to do it yet, so they're gonna join me on my stream tomorrow at the same time. And we'll do something. I don't know what, but something. I wish Bo was streaming. I want to check this EQ stuff with him. I want him to like look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's good, or that's bad. Come on, Bo, you dork. For EQs, I typically use some plugin alliance stuff, like their console emulations. For some reason, I don't do a lot of EQing, which might be my problem. I mean, that's if you're not doing a lot of EQing, it might mean that you're just recording it well. What's that? Sean Hoffman pledged on Patreon. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it very much. So Sean just unlocked everything on my Patreon, which means he can watch the almost 20-minute long Pedalboard update video I posted yesterday, as well as download or listen to the 30-minute long ambient piece that we did. Shannon, I feel like I mean, there's a lot of people like this, but I feel like you're selling yourself short. Your stuff is so good. Also, if you don't feel like you need to EQ, then great, you know? Dynamic control is such a great feature of FabFilter EQ. Also, the fact that they give you a discount every time you buy one. Yeah, so this is the first FabFilter thing I've bought. I just bought this on its own. But I remember really liking the... I'm going on the site here. Plugins. Oh, Saturn. The saturator. I saw Bo do some stuff with this that was really cool. Oh, listen to that reverb tail. It's gonna be 160 seconds. Yeah, I would really like to get Saturn as well as the EQ. What did I... Tonal reverb, what other fab filter things do you like? Like, I bet the multi-band compressor is good, but like, I feel like I don't need that right now with the EQ. I should probably get a better limiter at some point since I stopped using L1. I know it's boring, but you like the limiter? Well, yeah, I was just saying I should probably have it. The compressor is great, really simple. I like the multi-band, but I mostly use the EQ instead. Okay, cool. So that makes me feel better about my, like, I just wanted the EQ. Wait. Oh. So Nolly using the multi-band a bunch in a video a few days ago? Yeah, no, that guy's good. AOM Invisible Limiter is good too. Is that a different company? Does anyone use the Reverb? The Fab Filter Reverb? Does anybody here use Ableton Live? I use Ableton for playing live. I really like Ableton. How do I like the Arturia V collection? I like it a lot, mostly for the thing I use the most is the Oberheim sim. Oh, gotcha, tonal reverb. These basic plugins, are they free or no? Yeah, the V collection is really good. The Arturia stuff is good. How much is this? Oh, that's not a lot. It's probably not worth it. I don't know. Oh, the Mellotron's probably really good too, yeah. Yannick says, I use Ableton, I'm just in a computer rut. I wanted to buy a Mac, but I don't like the recent redesign. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Are you on a laptop, Yannick? Or a desktop? Oh, Shannon, yeah, some of the Arturia synths are so crazy. Like, is it the CS80 that has just like 9 million sliders and knobs and stuff? Dirk says, I may get Ableton for my own system. I want to use Logic, but I don't have a Mac. Yeah. Yeah, that's the trouble about proprietary hardware and whatnot. But like I said before, I'm really happy on a Mac system, and I've been using Logic for approximately 1,000 years. So right now laptop, but I prefer desktop since I'm working remote. Yeah, so like, yeah, I don't like the MacBooks now. I really like this iMac Pro, which I know is like it's a very expensive computer, but I'm really, really happy with it. You're diving into the DX7 and Matrix 12? Hell yeah. I've really only done a deep dive into the Oberheim, but I really like it. Part of me wants to expand my Arturia collection, but I also do better with physical hardware for learning, debating like a Behringer modular synth thing, just wrap my head around how synths work. Yeah, you could do that. It's nice to have that limitation. I still got my Model D over there. I think I'm gonna get rid of it, the Behringer. Which Oberheim? I didn't know there were Arturia Oberheim. The Sem V. The Sem 5 or whatever. Sem V. That one. So this one. Oh, yeah. So this one. This is the one that I like a lot. Oh, they've updated this since I've used it. It didn't used to look like this. The effects. Peanut Butter Toast Guy says, I feel like Ableton is very user-friendly and accessible, at least in comparison to Pro Tools, which is what I've been using for years. Yeah, I've never used Pro Tools, so I can't really speak to that, but yeah, Ableton is very intuitive, I think. Like it feels a little insane at first. But then the thing that's cool about Ableton is you'll be like, okay, I want to do this like insane MIDI thing, this like crazy MIDI thing that'll do whatever. And it's like it'll be like a built-in feature in Ableton. Like none of that stuff is hard to do, I think. The bass arpeggio for Stranger Things uses a SM. I believe that. Ableton, I mean, it's called Ableton Live, and I only use it for live stuff. You know? So I don't know. If I could filter out more lows on this, low mids. Something, Sean, what did I say about drums? I didn't say anything about drums in Ableton. I just said I use Ableton like for live performance. I don't use it for like recording, editing, mixing, you know? And I was saying that like Ableton can do some like really kind of complicated MIDI stuff, but it does it very easily. Stuff that would be a huge pain in the ass in Logic and Pro Tools. Like the clip view is what is good to me. Callie says, I'm happy with the Fab Filter R2, also have the EQ and compressor, a bit worried that I'm enjoying the color of the plugins a bit too much. Like lazy much, trying to use it a bit more subtly. I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm just sort of getting used to how it sounds versus the stock EQ, which is, it's much like cleaner, so I don't know, it feels smoother, I don't know. What if I turn this one off? Will it let a bunch of squealies through? Hell yeah, Michael. Fab Filter in Valhalla. I mean, that's what I see a lot of pros using, you know? Bo uses the Fab Filter stuff all over the place. MIDI is blasphemy? No freaking way, dude. No way, bro. I use a giant ancient temple for all of my reverb. Sick. I don't think we need to be as crazy with this little spot. Mark, you sent it too soon. But yeah, Bo would be like, oh my god, thank you. Wow. Bo's so nice. Probably doing way too much here, but I see a lot of FabFilter, Valhalla, and Sound Toys out there these days. Yeah, and it's been like that for a while, I feel like. Sound Toys, I mean, that's all I have is Sound Toys. I mean, now I got FabFilter and Valhalla. I mean, and UAD, I feel like, I mean, that's more its own thing, I guess. Since you gotta have the hardware. Try moving this over and making the Q a little bigger so it catches more squealies. But if I open it too much, it'll just, I don't know. I don't think it'll be good. Arturia has some great compressors and pre's, like hardware or software? Reaper looks more like Pro Tools / Logic than Ableton does. That's yeah, Ableton's its own thing, especially if you're looking in clip view. The arrangement mode is more familiar probably, but like I said, the clip mode in Ableton is so powerful and so cool. But like I said, I use it in a live sense, not in like a studio sense. Oh, it's software? Okay. Man, there's so many... See, and the fact that I'm on like a UAD system is like... I have some of their plugins, the compressor plugins, and I'm just kind of like, I don't really care to try other ones. Because I got like the Fairchild, I've got the LA2A pack, which are a bunch of different versions of it. There's the... What's the one? I can't even think of it. Oh no, the 1176 is what I was saying. I have a bunch of different 1176s. I've got the LA2A, the Legacy version. I've got the Fairchild, and I've got a Distressor. And like I feel like I can do pretty much anything I want with that. You know? Yeah, Arturia is one of those companies where I just assume if they do a thing, it's gonna be good. You know? I'm wondering if I'm really like going back and forth on the low end on this. Should I let a little more of it through? Trying to like clean it up and keep it tight, but I'm not trying to just like scoop it all out either. Oh hell yeah, Michael, how's it going with the UA stuff? UA hasn't updated in a while? What do you mean? I feel like they're releasing a lot of software stuff. One of the reasons I covet Ableton is for the rack system where you can make preset plugin chains with your favorite parameters as a group of accessible knobs. Yes. I can't say I've used that functionality a lot, but it is very cool. Ooh, yeah. I don't know if these, I feel like these EQs are good. Maybe they're too much. I don't know. Oh yeah, so Water's a Dream. I haven't even gotten that much into it. Like yeah, but yeah, you can record from clip view into arrangement view or whatever it's called. Was pretty blown away by the throwing the LA2A. Oh yeah, the Ampeg. The Ampeg is a plugin I bought. The SVT sim, very good. Yeah, the LA2A is good. Yeah, and like I was saying, the compressors are really good overall. The distressor is really, really good. Releasing a lot of new things, but nothing with their original bread and butter compression. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I also have a hardware 6176 sitting right here. That's just like chilling in my rack, but is not even plugged in. Still working out virtual channels and how I want to route stuff, but it's great. Hell yeah. Like I was saying yesterday, the only virtual channels I have going on are for general desktop audio, and then just the output of Logic. Oh man, Joan of Heart, I haven't used Reason in literally probably 10 years. But yeah, that's definitely a different, interesting kind of way of doing it too. Thankful for kindness in the gear/music community. I mean, you can find kindness for sure, but it's not the default in a lot of places, unfortunately. I'm in my 30-day 50% off. Oh yeah, I remember all that. Yeah, I remember that. They try to get you, but don't forget, Michael, we're gonna have Black Friday pretty soon, and that's when the stuff is gonna be the absolute cheapest. So if possible, I would say wait a couple months. The other things that are good, Michael, are the tape machines. So I have both the Ampex and the, what's the other one? I should throw one on actually. Yeah, I always use the Ampex, but I have the other one too. What is it called? God, going through all these plugins is such a bummer. I'll just grab the Ampex, whatever. Little tape saturation. Logic Pro, Joan of Heart? Heck yeah. Logic Pro crew. Is this hitting too hard on the tape? You'll definitely know if you hit the tape too hard. You will hear it. Oh wow, we're hitting it pretty good and it's not crapping out. Logic Pro all the way, baby. Only pros use Logic Pro or something. You could say the same thing about Pro Tools. Hey, I'm a pro, and the only tool I need is Pro Tools. You're on Studio One, Shannon? You probably have to use... You're probably more familiar with Pro Tools than me, though. I bet you have to use Pro Tools sometimes, right? Yeah, it's... You hate Pro Tools, Shannon? I believe it, but I bet you have to use it sometimes, right? Oh, we got another... We Studio One gang. Oh shit, we got 3 Studio One guys in here. I've never touched Studio One either. Literally, only... The last years I've only messed with Logic and Ableton, pretty much. That's it. All roads are valid in recording. Yeah, that's true. Logic are perfect for us idiots that don't understand tech. Yes. It's true. You have to do a lot more tech stuff on Windows, because... Guys, this is sounding really good. And just a reminder that all that's happening is... There's 4 plugins on the main track. And then we're sending to 1 reverb. And then we're doing another master bus EQ and then a tape thing. If it works, it works. Shannon says if I do all the composition, sound design, either Logic or Studio One. Oh, okay. I just assume people that are in any sort of industry jobs or whatever, like, have to use Pro Tools. But maybe that's changing. I don't know. Yeah, Michael, I don't know. You can... I'm not familiar with the Windows world really at all anymore. It's just... I mean, if it works, then great, but it's like... On Mac, I just have never had to deal with drivers. I've never had, like, shit just getting, like, weird sample rates, you know, whatever. The vast majority of the time, this stuff just works. Which is great. I hated Cubase. I used Cubase, like, I don't know, 15 years ago? I don't know. I just deliver the final audio mixes, not the sessions. Awesome. Any reason to put another compressor on here? Or no? Studio One's chord detector is great. Found an old demo from years ago but couldn't remember how it was played. Turned that on and it immediately noted all the chords and stuff for the track. Wait, when you say noted all the, like, what is it? Like does it say like, oh, C# minor 7 or something? What is it? I guess I could look it up. What are we looking at? Studio One chord detection. I want to see an example. Using the chord track.
Hi music makers. I'm sound designer and composer Gary Hibner here from On Track Tats.
Gary Hibner.
And in this video, I want to go over the chord track
On
and how
track
it works
tuts.
with stereo tracks that have multiple instruments recorded in it. So basically a bounced out version of your song. So I'm just going to drag this audio file into this track. This is the song that I've been using in my composing tools in Studio One course. If you want to check out this course, you can check the description below.
Nope. Sick. Banging.
Show the global chord tracks by clicking over here. And in the Composers Tool course, I showed you how you could take an audio file and then drag it to the global chord track, and it would detect the chords.
That's all you have to
And
do?
that was just going with a single instrument. Now, let me show you how advanced this feature is when you're working with an exported track here that has multiple instruments in it. So just make sure it's showing the chord track, and then you drag it up, and it detects the chords
cool.
from this track. Now, how cool is that? So it's picked up the chords that I've used, and also on the audio part, it has detected the chords.
Huh.
And you can click on.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Shannon. Like you're talking about the flex
you
stuff.
need to first make sure that the track
Yeah, this is rad.
is set to a follow mode. So if you play this back. It's got the chords there. Now, this is not going to sound pretty, but I just want to show you how this works. Let's say I want to change this G minor 7th to something else. So I'm just double clicking it. And
that little selector is cool too. I like that.
So let's maybe change it to an
Studio One has Melodyne built in. Well, Logic has that too. It has the flex pitch now.
And obviously, this is not going to sound great,
which really works well with voice.
The tool's meant to be used, but I just want to show you how it works.
So he changed the chord? Oh, you can.
So it does sound a bit weird.
Whoa, you can just straight up change the chord.
Working on a stereo level like this is to use the transpose function. So let's say over here you want to do.
Logic doesn't have the chord detector, Joan of Heart. It has like a
just right click on it,
auto tune kind of thing. You can do basically what Melodyne does.
And let's take a listen now.
Was that a wheel of fists? I think it was.
This is just the normal key over here.
Yeah, this is Studio One. Yeah, I'm watching a Studio One video. I just wanted to see how it worked.
So obviously, it's not going to be as accurate as if you're working with chord track follow modes on individual instruments.
Chord track follow modes.
You can quickly
so that means you could have. Well, he's probably about to do it, but you do like a VST or something and say follow the chord track, and it'll just play those chords. Oh yeah, I know that, Daniel. Logic will tell you what chord you're playing if you plug in a mid. Like, yeah, it'll say it up top. My accent is odd today. Do I have an accent? My accent? What's my accent? So you could just record an hour of the same chord and then just go in and change it around to some progression. Yeah, it does sound like that. Oh yeah. Oh, this guy's British. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Detect the chords and then make some changes to it to hear how it sounds. So maybe you want to just shift the key up of your song and just listen to what it sounds like. Then this would work pretty well.
That is what I do.
Let me show you.
Which is funny.
Track.
What the thing that's in Boomerang, the Boomerang right now is literally like 3 minutes of an E chord, like just an E chord. No changes, just an E chord.
So this is the track that I used for my first Studio One.
I just want to see how he uses the
how to use Studio
chord
One.
track thing.
It goes over audio recording, MIDI editing and recording, and just working your way around the interface of Studio One.
Oh, I've never used Splice either, but I've heard it's cool too.
I don't know what the tempo is, but I can pull this to the chord track and it'll also analyze it and show you the sounds.
Okay.
And show you the chords that it's detected.
What is this audio?
And let's just do one more track just for the heck of it.
I can't believe it pulled chords out of that.
This other song that I have here. Pull it in. And what's really just great is how fast it detects those chords. So maybe you wrote a song and you can't quite remember what chords you used. Just pull it into Studio
I was hoping
One,
to see, is he going to do a thing
open
where
up the
like
chord
something
track, drag it
something follows the
up, and it'll
the
show
like
you the chords
chords?
that's detected. And it'll also show you on the actual audio part, it'll show you the chords. You
Oh,
can
that's cool,
double-click
Michael.
here
That's really
and
cool.
go in, and you'll see the chords that it's used. So I really just find that this is a powerful feature, no matter if you're working with single tracks.
Like, so I'm assuming
or
there's a
you-
way to like create an instrument, and it's following these chords some way, right? I'm assuming that's what you do with it.
exported version of your song like this. So if you want to know more details on chord tracks, then definitely check out my course where I go into detail on the composing tools within Studio One and how to use this chord track with different tracks like MIDI tracks.
The chord track. How to use the chord track. Let's see, this one's 4 minutes. Let's see if it says anything different. Logic can't do the chord map, no, I don't think. Unless you're referring to something else. Instruments follow the... Is it? I mean, is that a function Logic has? I just have no
Hi, it's Russ
idea.
from Studio One Expert, and I want to show you some of the cool things you can do with the
Can you
chord
make a...
track.
You can't make a
The first
chord
thing I want
track
to
in
talk about
Logic,
is when
right?
you get a track from somebody and they haven't told you what key it's in or what the chords are. So the first thing that chord track can do is it can extract the chord data.
Yeah, I know. We
Now,
know.
I need to know what the chords are fast, so I can...
Yeah,
And there it's detected the chords. You
Yeah,
can
we
see
know.
them here. Changes where they should
Is this
be.
any different than...
So the next thing we can do then is we can just extract that to the chord track here at the top. And if you can't see it, you just need to hit that button there. And there's the chord track. And you can turn it on. And so now we've got a chord track we can follow along with. So if you were a keyboard player and you needed to play that, then that's a really cool way of figuring out what the chords are in a song. Now the next thing
I
we can
just
do,
figured
which
out
is
in my
really
brain who
powerful,
this is for.
we can then
Who this
go
feature's
in
for.
and we could... I'm just going to show you a
And I'm
really
not gonna say it out
quick
loud.
trick to show you the kind of thing you can do. So here we have a bass part, and at the moment the chord track's on. I'm going to turn it off, and it's playing rhythmically along with the track, but the notes
See, this
don't
is the
change.
kind of stuff I think I'm interested. It's just one note, but I'm guessing they're gonna have that note change based
And
on
it
the
sounds
chord
pretty rough. Now,
thing
if you don't know how to play the bass and you need to put a bass part to a guitar part, now I'm going to show you a really cool trick. So what we can do is we can come in here and we got to follow chords, and in this case it's a
Yeah.
bass. And when we turn it on, watch what
Oh,
happens to those notes. What I'll do actually is double click so you can see them down in the editor window. There we are. We'll just zoom out a bit as well. And we'll go follow chords, and we'll go to bass. And
Okay.
now the notes are there.
Really? Shannon, can you do this? No way. No way you can do this in Logic. A chord, I mean, you can put that stuff in. You could make markers that are like, here's what the chords are, but like, I don't think you can have it analyze an audio file and have it be like, oh, here's what the chord is. I mean, you can do the note detection and pitch whatever. Like what? If we double click this, or wait, we turn on the flex. Where's the flex? Right here. Flex, monophonic. Sure, monophonic. Analyzing transients. This is not going to work well in it at all. This is not the type of file that should be flex pitched. Yeah, no more bass players needed. Finally. Finally. Pitch analysis. All right. Identification of notes. So let's see what it did, or tried to do, if we zoom in. Oh, so it found the transients. Flex pitch. So flex pitch is the mode that would be like, yeah, see, this is like the Melodyne type of view. Which this is not gonna work for this file, but we can, then you can go in and move those things around. So like that note, you could I could just totally change the pitch for that section. So that instead of this. Oh, it didn't actually do it, did it? It didn't do it. That'll do it. That'll do something. So you can do that kind of stuff. Now I'm turning this shit off. Turn it off. Logic used to have a chord track that instruments could follow. It could never detect from audio though. Oh, okay. So you could have like programmed it in. These are the chord changes, and then have something follow it. That's cool. Ambient Man auto-tunes his guitar. Yeah. Hope I didn't mess up this file. Happy with how this sounds. You want to hear it with all the plugins off? Here, so I'll mute Altiverb. Before, folks. I know it's quiet, but before. And after. Cool. Don't they have some sort of voice to music plugin where you can just say, give me 3 minutes of 1-4-1-5-4-5 with a sick beat? I mean, yeah, I'm sure that does exist in some form. It's got to. Tesseract is streaming again. Bo's not streaming yet. Where's Bo? Come on, bro. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, so what I was trying to do here is like, you know, we're just working on one single audio file, so I wanted to kind of get in and really mess with it and get picky, you know? I'm just getting into recording on PC and decided to start learning a Reaper. Sound-wise, want to know if I'm making an early mistake. I mean, I don't think you'll go wrong interpret with Reaper. I would just say, like, you know, be aware of you know, how stuff works for you. Like, if you find something in Reaper where you're like, oh, this feature I really like, I'm gonna use that a lot. Or if you're like, the way Reaper does this is actually super annoying and I don't know why it does it like this. You know, a lot of people use Reaper. It's fine. It's good. As long as you like it. Not a mistake, you know. Oh my gosh, I just got coffee on me. And especially since you're on PC, you know, since you can't do Logic, which again is fine too. Okay, so here's the ultimate test now, folks. Let's go, let's Verispeed this. Let's Verispeed this. And let's let it bring the pitch down too. Yeah. 15% slower and lower. Despacito has 7 billion views. Making more of that. Yeah, I guess we should be. Hell yeah, let's go on a walk. I would love to go on a walk. Yeah, this is, I'm gonna change it to be speed only, so it keeps the pitch. Let's see what that sounds like. Hey, see you, Sean. When you don't let it change the pitch, it gets a little weird. You can hear it kind of stretching. That doesn't sound good to me. P.S. It's like 6 minutes. You have to just shout, "Look! Oh, watch out! Watch out for that car!" Ah! I'll just be like, ah! %. Folks, let's get real ambient. Ooh. Ooh. Hey Dave, what's going on? What are you doing? What's happening? Dave, you ever use Verispeed in Logic? You ever just like slow your shit down? Working on TikTok. Sick. Dave, I bought this today. Bought this EQ today. I've been meaning to buy it for years, and I finally got it. So I've just been messing with it. It's pretty cool. Doing some dynamic EQ moves, you know? I'm with you, Guitar Jaw. I mean, I got 4 kids, and it's... I don't know about the future. Thanks, CJ Stout. This doesn't sound bad. 30% slower. What if we only went like 5%? What would that be like? 5. Oh wait. -5. Does it sound noisier? I'll just keep going between the two. Ew. Ew. We are meeting a sublimation point for sure. Outer meeting inner with great gnashing of teeth. Cut a glide between them. Oh, man, that would be crazy. What if we do like 3%? Ew. I'm gonna leave it off. How much of this do we got? 20 minutes? Back up to 0. Listen to that tail. Real long tail in there. Real long tail. Well, it's definitely louder, Morpheus is part of it. It's like a lot louder now. Wait. I don't need to boost a lot. If I turn on that, if I turn off the pull tech, it helps. Because we're boosting some highs. Sounds really good. That's just the reverb. What if I split the difference on the Pultec? Doesn't matter that much. Let's do a little fade in and see what that sounds like. Just want to see. Very noisy, yeah. Turn the hiss down, hum down. Dave is TikToking, apparently. Is the tape machine adding a lot? It's so hard to tell with the volume difference. Try to level match it. No, it's not really adding any more than what was already there. I mean, I'm not really surprised this is happening. Like we removed a lot of low mid mud and are boosting some of the higher mid frequencies and then compressing and whatever. And like I was saying before, a lot of times what happens is when stuff gets processed through all the pedals, you end up with kind of a noisier signal at the end. And that's okay. I'm trying to be more okay with it. Dave's doing his propaganda, you know. He's got to. Fade out the reverb or else it's gonna take so long to go away. And then we're just left with this reverb, which will fade out here. Should probably do it faster than that. Yeah, that'll be good. Sick. I feel like I'm gonna bounce this. Maybe we can release it on Patreon tomorrow or something. A double piece week thing? I don't know. Yeah, people make crazy things on the internet, you know? They do. I have some other tracks, yeah. Mute that. And then we want to do this. Right there. Absolutely mad, man. Gonna do this. Okay, we got the mat stereo out, thing up, Command B. There was something I wanted to title this. It was something Mark said. Oh yeah. Sublimation point. That's what I wanted to call it. What is today? 9/23. Sublimation point 9/23. Boom. All right, folks. I need to go use the restroom. Twofer to the woofer. That's pretty good. All right. I'll be right back, folks. I'll be right back.
you guys hear me on stream? Is this happening? Oh my gosh, I can hear myself.
They should be able to hear you. I'm here though.
Oh, damn.
I thought about that. I was
Oh,
like,
he
you know
was
what?
just invisible.
Yeah.
Wow, you really got me.
I got such power over my own stream, you know?
Look, I'll say it. It's Ken's idea. I didn't do anything.
Well, Ken's
It's
smart.
very
Yeah,
good.
Ken knows, you know. Yeah, I do need to be careful though, because, you know.
The real ambient is the silence between bounces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever think about that?
Oh, all the time.
Let me finish these closed captions for my video, and then I'll pop back in.
Closed captions.
Yeah,
Are you
gotta make it
writing out?
accessible. No. They have a thing that you can just turn it on. It's just I'm using big, communist words, and they don't like those, so I have to go in and make sure that they're not censoring me. So I'm just.
They don't like when you say
going
seize the
through-
means of production and stuff.
They don't. Yeah, they don't. They really don't. They. I'm talking a bit about Pan-Africanism, and the thing doesn't know what that is, so it's just.
Yeah,
like,
that used to be an airline, I think, right?
African American? Is that what you're trying to talk about? I was like, no, it's not.
No, it's not. Cool.
Cool. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Awesome. Great.
Great.
Great. Man, we're still bouncing, huh? What should we do now? You guys want to ogle the pedal board while I'm upside down? You could do that if you want. Take a gander at it. Check it out. Should we see what Tesseract is doing on Twitch right now? And see if it's not a cover? A weird Nirvana cover like it was last time? Nope. I accidentally went to Chapo Trap House. Didn't mean to do that. Old school acoustic weirdness. New school alternate realities. And the cheese board returns. What is the cheese board? What is the cheese board? You should just pile more random pedals onto your board. Just fill it up. I mean, I could throw like the MiQ down there. Where is it? Oh yeah, the MiQ's right here. It's been chilling right here. See that? We could put it right here. That's not bad. Oh, I was hoping it'd be a Tesseract drum stream. It's just the singer. What's he doing?
So perhaps you notice the bass more as a result.
You notice.
I'm not doing it to make you notice. I'm just.
Ooh, he's got a nice voice.
Treating it like a kick and a snare drum, and those have shorter envelopes, shorter tones. So I tend to want to add a bit of punch, a bit of syncopation, a push and a pull. And that's how it goes.
Is he talking about his like singing rhythm?
Plus, we are not Dan fans. The version of Saved featuring Apple is absolute gold.
So what is he
Do you know
doing?
what? I may not have heard that, but let's see. Hamcam. I've just looked at the time. I was going to have a coffee break 45 minutes ago. So we're missing the coffee break with this one.
Missing the coffee break. All right, what's Nick DePiro doing? He's the Night Versus guy.
And we'll go.
What's he doing? Ooh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
What's he doing? He's got the whammy.
Whatever.
Is that the
Do a
ricochet?
chord, let's see.
Organizer and the pyramids flanger. What is that? Man, has anyone in here used those fanned fret guitars like this? I see them and I'm like, come on, that can't be
so
like
I
a real
imagine
thing. There's no
it'll sound
point to
cool
that,
as
right?
well.
I know there is. You doing some swells, buddy? You doing some octave swells? I know something about that. I wonder what reverb he's got on. It could be Valhalla, actually. You've got an 8-string with fan frets, Doug? God, I don't even think my little hands could get around that. Even that board, I'm just like, it would just be so... Yeah, he's got a Holy Grail, and I think that's the noise suppressor. Yeah.
There's
But
a
that
setting
stereo
called
verb-
choir, which is kind of, I think, what causes that sort of extra sound to it. Turn off the delays and stuff again.
So that's the organizer. Like I haven't really used the organizer. Is that the organizer doing the octaves?
There's basically 2 octave settings on here too. So there's a high octave and a low octave. I have both of them at the same level. If anyone could tell me what that is.
What? What?
Melody. But it's from something I've heard like a million times.
Pog? Yeah, I think the Pog is definitely better.
A Leslie sound. What's a Leslie sound?
You don't know what a Leslie is? Brother. Come on. I don't know many people who
I don't think I know what a Leslie speaker is.
It's a spinning speaker, bro. It freaking spins around in a circle. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, I've not seen many people who have successfully taken the organizer and replaced the Pod 2 with it. You know what I mean?
I still don't know what that is.
It's a spinning speaker!
Alright, let me try this again. Reverb's coming back. Strong brother. What's up? How's it going, Raiders?
I just want to see what kind of song he's writing, or what he's doing. I like seeing what the music folks are
working
doing on Twitch.
I really haven't done much at all yet, to be honest. You guys are actually getting here right at the beginning, but I play in a band called Night Versus, and my drummer also plays in a band called The Fever. And
oh really?
Fever 333, whatever. But they.
What has the Fever
basically-
333
I mean,
been
they're on
doing?
tour, so before he took off, we recorded a couple things, and this pad.
If you
melody
want my
or
body
whole thing
and
he
you
wrote,
think I'm sexy, come on,
just gonna
sugar,
jam to it,
tell
try
me
to come up with
so.
some ideas with it. Yeah. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm just kind of
kinda where we're at.
tone to start messing with. So I have this organizer pedal that's kind of creating this like that sound that you're hearing, basically.
Creating that sound? Yeah.
And then I caked it up with some reverb and delay.
He's not using the pyramids. I wonder.
So,
I want to
strum it.
hear that pyramids. I wonder what drum kit he's using. Yo, Gummy Papa, I am doing well. How are you doing? You must be up late, dude. It's like 2 a.m. We were talking about you earlier, and we were saying, man, where's Gummy Papa? And then here he is, folks.
What's up, Nathaniel? Let me figure out.
So I'm just like taking a little break and like watching this,
Follow that a little bit better.
chilling. No, I think it's 2 a.m. there, Gummy Papa. I think it's, pretty sure it's 2 a.m. there. It's really interesting watching, I was watching this guy's stream before, and it's really cool to watch how people write stuff. Like how, like technically, how is your guitar in an actual amp or not? Like, are you using, what kind of drum things are you using? Like, this guy's always standing up too, you know? I'm just sitting down all day. Should I be standing up? I don't want a standing desk. I don't want one.
Why don't you stand up for something?
Shut up! What? Hey, what? Oh, you're standing up for communism. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
forgot. You just did.
Went over this. Come on.
Yeah.
I stand for communism and the flag. Yes, we exist.
Yes, we exist. You're like getting mad at football players, but then you're also like, you know, doing the other stuff.
Okay. Let's try to jam to
the other stuff.
and then maybe
The
creep
other
on the
stuff.
pad.
You see
Gummy
who
Papa.
Gummy Papa's here. You see this stream I'm watching right now, Dave? This guy?
Yeah. Who is this? He
Is-
sounded nice. His tone sounded good.
So you happen to know that band Night Versus?
Yeah.
They're kind of like a proggy thing, but this is their guitar player.
Cool.
But it's been cool, like I've popped in and watched him, like it's so funny to watch all these people write on Twitch because it's like exactly what I would do. He's like, oh, I just programmed this drum beat and I'm just gonna noodle around on top of it. I'm like, okay. They're just like us, Dave. They're just like us, these musicians.
Wow, the musicians really are just like us.
So cool to see that.
I can't play an 8-string guitar though. I can't.
I don't think I'm even gonna be a 7-string boy ever. I'll just be like a
Let's try this.
6-string and like baritone kind of guy.
Back
You know?
to front, and then bring the drums in halfway through, and then out of this we'll go into a new part. Let's try that.
I can do less strings.
Oh, and let's also add.
Like if
the
someone
ones
was
with
like,
the
here's a
right
guitar and it
now,
has 4
a
strings.
little bit
Yeah, like the
I'd be like,
presidents
yeah,
of the
I can
United
manage
States of
this.
America. Remember?
Yeah, they're like, we just took the 2 high strings off.
Yeah. That's
And I'd
great.
be like, great. Going to the country.
That song is so good.
Peaches.
A lot of peaches. I was showing Vivian those songs. I was like, hey, because we drove past something that was like about a sign for peaches or something. I was like, oh, I got a song about peaches. And she was like, what? I was like, yeah, it's about peaches. And I played it for her. She was just like, looked confused the whole time.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's also a song about lump if you want to hear that. She sat alone in a boggy marsh, you know? She was just like,
Man.
what are you talking about?
I don't know very much about that band. I know that I should. I've listened to that record my whole life.
They're before
and
your time,
that's
kinda.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't popular by the time. I mean, I guess that's not true. They were I probably heard it on the radio.
Okay,
I probably
so
heard Lump and
little
Peaches
cut on the snare.
Yeah.
when I was a kid. I mean, this is my radio experience because I grew up in a Christian house and we only listen to Christian music. But
Right.
I would go to my friend Bobby's house and we would play. He lived down the block, and we would play,
Bobby down the block.
Bobby down the block. We'd play GoldenEye 007 on his Nintendo 64.
Yep.
And we would listen to Radio Disney and wait for the Weird Al Star Wars song to come on. And I heard a lot of different music
Do that
that
right
way.
here.
You know, the
Radio
things that played on
Disney
Radio
is
Disney.
what opened your mind, huh?
It was just like here's the station that doesn't have any
Fade
swear
out
words
the
on it, I
pad right
guess.
here, too.
Yeah.
But they would still play. I mean, like they'd play like Presidents of the United States of America or Cake or whatever.
Right. Dude, Cake, super underrated band.
Totally.
I was listening to them the other day. I just went through their top songs on Spotify. And I'm like, these are all... I was listening, like, the bass player's just, like, shredding. And it's so good. And the guitar player's tone is so good. And, like, the parts are, like, just as minimal as needed, you know? I love it.
And like
Really
this
good.
will be kind of the intro to, I think, like where the guitars would come in and maybe the bass.
This guy's straight up writing an ambient song, bro. He's stepping on our toes. I'm just gonna be the streamer who like goes around and anyone's using reverb on anything, I'm just like, hey! What?
So normally,
can't-
if I have pedals,
that's
that
my-
affect
that's my
the
thing.
pitch of something like a harmony pedal, which is what the organizer is. I would
Yeah, he
usually
is
put stuff
playing-
like
he
that
is playing the
before
guitar.
whammy because I want that.
I mean, this
hit
guy's
pitch
like a
to the better
shredder,
melody.
you know? This guy's
right
a riff
now, my
dude.
whammy's in the front, which means the whammy is gonna go into
The
Or the
ricochet.
pitch shifted signal is going to go into the organizer, which
He has
isn't a
really
bad thing
good
either.
practice
So I want to hear how that sounds.
habits,
Yeah.
like playing standing up.
Yeah.
He's letting, look at his hands. He's like barely pushing down on the frets with his left
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
So he can play faster. He's so much. I could just tell he's so much better than I am.
Wait, so can someone tell me what the fanned frets do? Like why? Is it an intonation thing or what is it?
Try going lower.
Do you know,
I
Dave?
think it's a hand thing, right? It's like it's easier for your hand movement because you have the wider neck, and so it's a more natural hand movement. I believe that's what it is. I saw that face you made at me.
I was making it at him. I like what I just heard.
Oh,
He was doing a brrr. He's doing like a slow whammy brrr, and I was like, ah.
So the song's almost going to have
ergonomics.
I don't
Thank
like
you.
that.
Shannon,
Yes.
That was
Like
the word I was
saying, like,
looking
a-
for. It's better for your
a
wrist.
realm of
Both for
possibilities.
posture and ergonomics and for string length. Oh,
I don't know, I
because
think
well
they
the
can
nut
make strings
the
as
nut
long
is shifted too. So like yeah, the length of the high string is going to be shorter than the low one. Right? It also took off in bass as different scale lengths, string tension for lower string. Okay. Okay, so I can see that. Oh, the bridge is angled? So is there a difference? Oh, the bridge is angled the other way though. Right? Well, that's
So
why
the
it
bass, I
fans.
think will come in and kind of lead the next part.
Low strings sound better on low. Oh, okay. That makes some sense
Possibly
then.
this part too. Let's switch the bass.
A low tune string needs to be a telephone cable if it's short. Yeah. Okay. I understand. I knew there was like a reason beyond just ergonomics. You know.
Man, I saw a video the other day. Speaking of all this stuff, it's like, oh yeah, this is.
What's up, Ginger?
You're watching someone do something, and you're like, I wonder why that happens. Why do they
songs
do
on the
that?
next night versus
that way?
record. I would say
I was
at
watching
least,
somebody
like,
tune, or not tune, but restring their
maybe
guitar,
6
and I realized I've been restringing my guitar
something?
wrong my entire life.
Sure.
How have
32
you been
years
doing it
old.
wrong? It's probably something I'm
Just
doing
like-
too.
Yeah, just like the way that I wrap the strings, specifically the way that I wrap the strings around the pegs.
Oh.
I
Is there a
learned
right
on,
way to do that?
Yeah, there is. I mean,
Magic
there's like a.
8 is awesome. I don't have it right now.
You're
but
probably doing. If
that
you were like,
guitar is really really nice.
is there a right way to do it? You're probably doing it the right way. But
Hoping to
Yeah.
soon.
yeah, I always like do this. I learned how to string an acoustic guitar. I didn't play electric guitar for a long time after I learned how to play. But I always like tie this little knot in the string for the tension so that it doesn't slip.
You tying a knot on there?
Box set,
Yeah, basically.
multi-
Like a little hook.
multi-
And
CD.
yeah, this video I was watching was like, don't do that.
don't ever
That's
do
That's
this.
bad.
Probably slow down.
So I
You guys like
relearned how to.
this bubbly.
I mean, I haven't tried it yet. I don't change the strings on my guitars, but
Delicious.
next
Yeah.
time I do.
Yeah. Well, and the thing you're supposed to do, right, if you're a good boy or girl, is to not take all the strings off at a time. Not let the neck ever have full tension release or whatever.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Like
I think
ideally you'd replace one string at a time.
most of the time when I change my strings, I also clean my neck and stuff. So I usually take everything off and then put some like
So
lemon oil and
you're
stuff
just
on.
doing it like double wrong. You're doing it so wrong.
Yeah. I mean, that's to be frank, that's why I suck at guitar.
Yeah. Mm.
Again, aftermarket strings are overrated. I'm fine with the ones that come stock.
Oh, yeah. You bro, I got the stock strings. It's like the stock pickups. Man, this guy's shredding on bass too.
I gotta tune this a little bit.
Is he playing with a pick or no? Whenever I play bass and I'm like, oh yeah, I could knock out a bass part, it'll be easy and fine. And then I play it and I'm like, holy shit, my timing on bass is horrible. Like I'm late on everything.
Why?
I don't know. Like if I'm trying to do like a finger thing instead of a pick, I'm a klutz. I'm a dummy.
I'll tell you in 2 seconds when my dog stops barking. Nelson, thank you. Basically, you can use a 5-string if you want to tune, or you can do whatever you want on bass. Like, to me, just because it's an 8-string doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be in the exact same tuning as the 8-string. So the way that I use this, my guitar is in drop F, more or less, like
Drop
a big open tuning, but it's
F?
the core of it is drop F, and
F.
this bass is in drop A sharp. So the open
Drop
note on
A
the F,
sharp?
like the low. If I hit open, on
What is this?
the open
How do
note
you?
is this.
That doesn't. It looks like a short scale
7th fret
bass
on the
too.
bass.
Like that
Yeah.
doesn't make.
So that
He's in
also
A
means
sharp?
There's times when I'm fretting a note and I'm hitting open on the bass, which means the bass is actually underneath the note that I'm hitting on there. So, well, sort of. So like, there's times where basically like the open note of the bass has like a different resonance than it would if it was continuously matching in the same tuning. So it's kind of like a weird balance. I mean, you'll see. And I gotta be honest, like, it doesn't really take too much away from the heaviness to not have the low open. It does.
Hey, shouts out
add
to
it
Stefan who's
sometimes,
in the
but,
chat. He can't chat right
like,
now,
if you
but
listen
he's
to,
watching.
I have a band called Head Cave.
Stefan,
If
wait,
you're curious
who?
He just
how this
Stefan.
dynamic works, check out.
Oh,
the
our
last EP
Stefan.
that we put out.
Yeah.
It's called 2, and there's
Hey,
that tuning
Stefan.
across the whole thing.
Hello.
So, like, the entire, all the songs on there.
Hope you're feeling
guitar,
good.
My 8-string is in drop F, and the bass is in drop A sharp, and so you can kind of see how.
Drop F.
you know,
So
maybe
drop
you
F and drop
depends
A
on how you
sharp.
listen to it, like the
Okay.
kind of intertwines between all that stuff. And that's
So
why I
it
do
would basically, this is a
Also,
really
because
dumb
I
way to
only
think
have
about it, but it
4
would
strings,
basically be if you tuned
5-string, I probably would set
bottom
the
2
5
strings of the
a little
guitar
lower,
up
but
a
I
half
really
step.
do like the
Those would be the
dynamic
2
between all
strings
the
you'd
stuff.
have, F and A sharp, but then you bring it down a whole octave.
Oh, and Ginger, this bass is a Spectre. I forget the model.
Bass chops get lost after ambient.
It's a sick
Yeah,
bass.
all chops get lost after ambient.
All right, let's try
Kind
this.
of.
Some better bass lines on here.
Better bass lines with Nick DePiro. Let's hear it, Nick. He's just running that through his pedal board too, right? Or is it a different input? No, he's probably not running it through his pedal board. Maybe he's using tree trunks for strings? Yeah, he must be. Bass tracks are a really great place to use that flex pitch stuff in Logic too. Works really well. It's totally obvious he's in drop F sharp. Yeah.
Keep sounding like that note is a little out of tune.
How would you use the flex pitch?
Well, so
Just down tune it.
well, since it's monophonic for the most part, or going to be, you can kind of treat it like a vocal, so you could tune everything, you know. But you just turn on the
Yeah, that's
flex
pretty
time, and then you go to flex pitch, and then you get the Melodyne kind of view where you can just pull stuff around, you know.
Yeah.
I've done it with cello too. Yeah, anything that's monophonic, you can flex pitch it pretty well in Logic.
Yeah, I think I got that, Phil. Oh, it's all good. Yeah, feel free to ask whatever too. I hope my answer was like reasonable to what you're thinking.
I'm gonna write him a comment.
But yeah, I don't
Just
think
be
there's any rules
sounds
about it. I mean,
good. Sounds really good,
if I had
man.
the option, I would probably use all of the different tunings on all of the basses.
Hello?
In my current existence right now, I have one bass, and I can program bass. I have Euro bass on my computer, and when I do that, I would tend to put the low F just because it sounds so good. And that's the other thing too, as far as like tuning your bass very low, it's really hard to keep a good sounding bass note unless you have a very nice bass and a very clear signal path. And
That's
all
true.
That stuff, like, you know, it's not an easy thing to achieve a drop F and beyond bass line. Thanks, Andy.
That's me.
All right, so let's see. I think I did a little better on the end here.
He's talking to me, folks. It's interesting when people do ambient how quickly some people go to shimmery stuff, you know?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, totally.
yeah, we're best
First
friends
up,
now,
I should
Ken.
Better, so let's keep that twice.
I just never go there, you know?
There's
'Cause
like
my-
a couple of things in my, like a couple of sounds in my arsenal that I'll think of where I'm like, oh yeah, I need to move to shimmer on the immerse for this, but it's only
And here I'm gonna switch to
for me. It's like the
And I'm just
when
gonna
I
make
try and
something up right
copy
now
the
'cause I'm not
sounds
exactly
from
sure, but I
the
had sort of
like
an
Blade
idea of what I
Runner
was thinking
soundtrack.
for this.
Yeah.
Like basically synth, trying to get like synth overtones, you know. So it's like not even this. I'm not even trying to get a shimmer effect. It's just like I want this chord to have
Right.
more high on it or something.
Like just another layer.
Yeah.
Which
and
I'm like
and the
that-
immerse is really great for that. Actually, I can get some really good sounds. But I'm 98% of the time I'm on the wet.
Yeah, that's how I am with that pedal too. Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
come back around.
Gummy Papa, this isn't really ambient. This is something else. But it's just like, you know, ambient, very ambient kind of playing, I guess. That's my reaction to when Andy got my name right. I get a lot of people's names right, weirdly. Like Fatih and Guille. I don't know.
Let me do that again.
I'm just real smart and cool, you know?
Very
Yeah,
smart,
exactly.
very
That's the
cool.
hardest part about programming.
Yeah,
Because, like,
nice and
sometimes you can
calm
program
and
bass and it'll sound
stuff.
good, and it sounds like actual bass, just like the drums would. But
Wonder what
I
he's
like
doing this
bringing the
for,
bass
like
lines,
what?
And I feel like it allows me to be more immediately, like,
I don't know.
I guess immediately more creative. Not necessarily creative specifically, but just like it allows me to do exactly what's in my head versus trying to take the time to key it in and like.
My stuff is lagging, right? Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm just gonna shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. We've gotta label this. Nolly used to have an F sharp standard bass in Periphery, but it was like some 37 or 38 inch 6-string monstrosity. Holy cow. Ricard. Oh yeah. I got the R roll going. I mean, I think I'm gonna get off stream here, folks. I think I'm done. So we oh, let me check this balance, make sure it's good. Dropbox. What are you doing now, Dave?
Nothing.
Great. So we're gonna play Fortnite.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it.
I'll
Since
say
you're
it.
bringing it up. Yeah.
I'll say it. There it is. Wait. No. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it didn't bounce the fade in. Why didn't it? Oh,
Did you have
well
that
that.
on clip?
No, look
Volume and
at
pan
look at what happened. Look at me. You see on my stream what the
No.
problem is?
Hold on, wait. Just wait.
It's
Just-
visible right now. The problem.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, just wait. Just hold on.
I know you've got my
I'm
stream up.
trying.
You're watching all the
Hold on.
time.
No, hold on.
I know that you've got it
I got
right
it.
there.
Yeah. Okay, I pulled it up in my browser. I'm looking.
What's the problem?
And wow, you're starting at measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. So
That's
this fade I put in.
22.4 seconds into the song.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you nailed it. That's crazy. Yeah, so this fade I worked so hard on here, you know. It's ruined by
Well.
this. So
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna do this and rebounce it. I'm gonna scoot that back. Good thing I
Seems
checked,
like
though.
maybe start earlier.
Seems like maybe start earlier. Yeah. Bar 7 is a good place to start. I mean, it's as good a place as any. What bar are you gonna start on? I start on 7.
You can be so vicious sometimes. It's amazing.
Yeah. And we deserve it. Always, too.
Who's we? You started
did-
at measure 7.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry. All right, we're bouncing again. We're gonna replace the files. Replace. All right, do it again. All right. All right, I am gonna get off stream now, folks. I'm pretty beat. Hold on, let me get to the upside down. There we go. I gotta get to the upside down one. We got a couple patrons today, though. We have Sean Hoffman is the newest one.
Hell yeah.
We got Dominic McPhee earlier, and then OLL Correct are all signed up for the Patreon. So that's great. And yeah, this piece, we'll release it tomorrow on Patreon. I would do it
Hell
today,
yeah.
except like I released something yesterday. I don't want to, I don't know, go nuts, you know? Just move the audio to bar 7. I could have done that, but then it would have cut off the end, which would have been funny.
I don't know. Shannon says it'll be perfect, so...
Well, if Shannon
I'll
says it'll
see.
be perfect, maybe, you know?
I love the Miku hidden in that pedal board. That's
Oh yeah, Ken was like, you should just throw some pedals back there, and I was like, I'll put this one.
Yeah.
Just chilling. So. All right, folks. Thanks for everything. It's been great.
Bye, everybody.
Say bye to Dave. Say
Thanks for having me.
everyone. Tell us good luck in our games.
Yeah, wish us some dubs, please.
Wish us some dubs. Yeah. So. All right. See you guys.